Alright guys, so here I am again doing some more work on my bike. I don't like the old turn signals, and they're not working very good, and they take the regular incandescent little small bulbs that tend to burn out real easy. So I'm going to replace the turn signals. I ordered some on Amazon. They're LEDs, and so now I'm going to remove the old turn signals and then install the new LED turn signals. So I'm going to show you how I'm going to do it on my bike here on this 95 Kawasaki Vulcan 1500. Here's the old turn signals. They're big and clunky. That's how they made them for a lot of years, and that's just the kind of the look that cruisers have had for forever. But anyways, the leads that came with the new, let me show you, with the new LEDs, looks like a little grenade. Anyway, the leads here, they're a little bit bigger than the old leads, by quite a bit actually. Here's the old leads. Alright, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to just splice in. I'm going to cut off a length of the old leads and splice them into the new one. Okay, so now I got this new lead LED turn signal, and I got the splicing in right here so with the old leads, so they'll plug right into my existing harness wires that are located inside behind the headlight. Okay, and that way I can just plug them in and out when I want to. If I want to remove them, put a different one on, whatever. Alright, so first step, okay, is you got these screws on either side of this headlight. There's two of them, okay, and they're towards the bottom of the headlight on either side. You gotta unscrew those, and then the whole headlight, carefully remove the headlight, don't let it fall, it'll break into 1,000 pieces. And there's a plug right here. It's a 3-prong plug that plugs into the headlight. Okay, carefully pry that loose, and then put your headlight somewhere where it's not going to get kicked around or broken. Okay, and now you've exposed all your wires and whatnot, the plugs and stuff that come in from your turn signals into the headlight. And I'm doing them one at a time, so I'm just unplugging 3 at a time so I don't get them all confused. And so the reason why I spliced cut off the old little plugs that plug into here on the old one is because I wanted to put those on the new one so I could just plug them right into the old plugs here on the wiring harness, so I don't have to cut anything on here. So this is good. There's nothing wrong with it. Anyway, what I did was I didn't really know what wire went to what, because they don't match. Okay, the coloring here does not match the wires that came on my new LED turn signals. But I just kind of turned the key on, put the blinker on the side that I'm working on, and then I just plugged in the wires just a little bit to make a connection to see if I can get the new LED to start working, and it did. So I know which wire is what now. No, I just got to plug it in that same way, and I'm good. Okay, there's a nut. Okay, here's where the wiring goes through, enters the side of the headlight. You got to fish those wires through, but you got to see this little threaded portion here that mounts to your headlight? Well, there's a bolt. It's a threaded bolt. So what you got to do is you just fish the wire. I mean, it's pretty much common sense, but you just got to fish these wires through the hole. Okay? And then you're going to, before you go any further, you're going to fish this nut over those wires and lock this thing in right in the back side of this and secure that, and then fish the leads the rest of the way into the back of the headlight. Okay? Just a little bit. Now this one, of course, it wants to get stuck. Come on. Alright. Okay. So now I just kind of fished it through like that. Now I'm going to fish this nut over these leads and secure this right in the back of that. Alright, so I secured the new blinker. I haven't quite tightened it up with a wrench yet, but You look back here, see? And you gotta secure that nut to mount that to the side there, so it's nice and stable. Then you're just gonna fish the rest of these leads that you made here back through the back of the headlight and through that hole out to here, and plug them in, and you're good. Okay, so on the left I have the old signal, turn signal still on there to give you a comparison of kind of how they look, and then I got the new one on the right, of course. It's quite a bit smaller, but I don't know, I kind of like it. Kind of like the look of it. I don't know. Yeah, I do. I don't like that big clunky, big old huge turn signal. Anyway, so everything's working good, and so it's a real easy little swap out, you know, like I was showing you. Okay, and then there's the running light. The running light mode when you're not using the turn signal, just driving around.